The world of Harry Potter is filled not only with spells, potions, and mythical creatures, but also with deep philosophical questions that resonate with readers and viewers of all ages. Beneath the magical exterior, J.K. Rowling weaves in themes that explore the nature of good and evil, the role of free will, the significance of love, and the challenge of personal growth. In this exploration, we'll dive into these timeless lessons and discover how the Harry Potter series can offer us valuable insights about our own lives. 1. The choice between good and evil. One of the central themes in Harry Potter is the ongoing battle between good and evil. Characters like Harry, Voldemort, and Dumbledore each represent different approaches to power, morality, and personal choice. Dumbledore teaches Harry that it's our choices, more than our abilities, that define who we are. This notion aligns with the philosophical debate of moral relativism vs. moral absolutism, as characters are faced with decisions that test their values. For example, Harry repeatedly chooses to do what's right over what's easy, such as risking his life to protect others. In contrast, Voldemort's choices are rooted in self-interest and a lust for power. By examining these characters, we learn that while circumstances may shape us, we are ultimately defined by our moral choices. 2. The role of free will vs. destiny. The concept of destiny is another recurring theme in the series. The prophecy that states Harry has the power to vanquish the Dark Lord makes it seem as if he is destined to face Voldemort. However, throughout the story, we see Harry making conscious choices that shape his path, suggesting that he is not merely bound by fate. This theme brings us to the philosophical question of determinism versus free will. Does Harry have a choice in his actions, or is he merely fulfilling a predetermined path? The story subtly argues that even if destiny exists, our free will allows us to influence the course of events, making each decision significant. 3. The power and value of love. Love is depicted as the ultimate form of magic in the Harry Potter universe. Lily Potter's selfless love for Harry saves him from Voldemort as a child, and this love-based protection continues to shield him as he grows. Dumbledore repeatedly emphasizes the importance of love as a force that Voldemort cannot comprehend or counteract. Philosophically, love is examined as a transformative force, one that motivates selflessness, courage, and resilience. Harry's friendships and the family he finds in those around him are all testament to how love enriches life. Rowling suggests that love connects us in ways that transcend our individual existences, making us stronger and more capable of facing challenges. 4. Death as a natural part of life. The theme of death is pervasive in Harry Potter, affecting characters of all backgrounds, from students to great wizards. Voldemort's fear of death drives his quest for immortality, leading him to create Horcruxes to evade it. In contrast, Dumbledore views death as the next great adventure, teaching Harry to approach mortality with acceptance rather than fear. This dichotomy invites us to reflect on existential philosophy and the nature of mortality. Death, as Harry learns, is not an enemy to be feared, but an inevitable part of life that adds meaning to our experiences. Voldemort's refusal to accept this makes him a tragic figure, consumed by fear and isolation, whereas Harry's acceptance enables him to live fully and connect deeply with others. 5. Friendship, loyalty, and the importance of community. Throughout his journey, Harry relies on the unwavering support of friends like Hermione and Ron, who stand by him through every challenge. The story emphasizes the value of friendship, loyalty, and teamwork in overcoming obstacles that would be impossible to face alone. In philosophical terms, this theme reflects ideas about social solidarity and the human need for connection. Harry's friendships reinforce that while individual strength is valuable, it is our bonds with others that give life meaning and help us achieve greatness. The series suggests that true friendship is selfless, resilient, and based on mutual respect, which ultimately empowers each individual within the group. 6. Ethical dilemmas and the gray areas of morality. The Harry Potter series frequently addresses ethical dilemmas, where characters must choose between conflicting moral values. One example is when Harry decides to use the unforgivable curses against Bellatrix and the Death Eaters, raising the question of whether certain actions are justifiable in the pursuit of justice. This theme dives into the concept of moral gray areas, illustrating that morality is not always black and white. Characters must navigate complex situations, challenging readers to consider whether ends can justify means, and if there is ever a right time to commit morally questionable acts. 7. Growth through adversity and the hero's journey. Harry's life is filled with hardship, from the loss of his parents to the dangers he faces at Hogwarts. Yet each challenge becomes a stepping stone toward his growth and self-realization. The series mirrors Joseph Campbell's hero's journey, where the protagonist must undergo trials to emerge as a stronger and more resilient individual. This theme highlights the philosophical idea that adversity is essential to personal growth. Rowling illustrates that challenges shape who we become, and that it is through overcoming hardships that we find our true selves. Harry's journey resonates with us because it reflects our own struggles and the universal human experience of growth through difficulty. 8. The significance of forgiveness and redemption. One of the most profound arcs in the series is the story of Severus Snape, a character whose loyalty and courage are revealed only after his death. Despite his mistakes and moral flaws, Snape's love for Lily Potter drives him to protect Harry, showcasing his capacity for redemption. The series suggests that forgiveness and redemption are possible even for those who have made grave mistakes. Through Snape, Rowling presents the idea that our past actions do not define us, and that there is always a chance for atonement if we act with sincerity and integrity. The world of Harry Potter may be magical, but its wisdom is deeply rooted in real-world philosophies. Through the journeys of its characters, we are invited to explore themes of love, courage, morality, and the essence of human nature. Each of these lessons serves as a reminder that we, too, can confront our fears, make choices aligned with our values, and find meaning and connection in our lives. Harry's story reminds us that, with courage, friendship, and a heart open to love, we can navigate the most complex questions and challenges that life presents.